Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Surfax Learning Channel. Kumusta po kayo? Sa araw na ito ay tatalakayin po natin itong DepEd Order number 40 series of 2014. Narinig mo na ba yung establishment of school, merging of school, or conversion of school, or naming or renaming of public school? Ito po yung DepEd, yung guidelines po about sa konseptong ito. Actually, first time ko rin po itong babasahin. First time ko rin po itong titingnan, babasahin itong kabuuan ng DepEd order na ito. Kung ikaw ay hindi mo pa narinig, I think you must you must watch rather this video kasi as a teacher, you should know as well. As an ordinary teacher katulad ko, we should know paano nga ba nai-establish yung isang school, paano siya nako-convert, paano binibigyan ng pangalan. And sometimes there are merging of schools. So paano ito nangyayari? At bukod doon, kung ikaw ay naghahanda rin po para maging school head, mas lalo na dapat alam mo ito. So yung mga naghahanda para sa Inquest 2024, definitely isa po ito sa mga lalabas sa exam. Tandaan nyo ba sa mock test 1, nandun po ito about merging, about establishment, about conversion of school. So tara, talakayin po natin itong DepEd Order number 40 series of 2014. Establishment, merging, conversion, and renaming of public schools, and separation of public schools annexes in basic education. Sabi po dito, the department issues the enclosed revised guidelines on the establishment, merging, conversion, and renaming of public schools and separation of school annexes in basic education. It aims to provide comprehensive guidelines to streamline, synchronize, and update the aforementioned work processes. Number 2, the systematic and procedure including the criteria set therein shall be used as guide by the DepEd Central and Field Offices, units, as well as the department internal stakeholders to ensure that schools to be established, merged, converted, and renamed, and the school annexes separated from their mother schools are in accordance with DepEd quality standards to enhance and delivery basic education. So ito po yung basis of renaming, upnaming, separation ng mga annexes from the mother schools. So ito po yung basis. Revised guidelines sa DepEd order na to. All provisions of DepEd rules, regulations, and issuance which are inconsistent with these guidelines are hereby repealed or modified accordingly. This order shall take effect immediately upon its issuance. Immediate dissemination of the strict compliance with this order are directed. Okay, sa time pa ni Secretary Luis Pro. So ito po yung parts. Rationale, legal basis, scope and application, definition of terms, policy statement. So siguro diretso po tayo dun sa scope and application. At tingnan po natin yung mga definition of terms, tapos yung policy statement, tapos ito na, general guidelines. Yan o. So, yung rationally, the Department of Education, recognizing the complexity of issues brought about by the passage of different laws and issuance of rules and regulations concerning pertaining to establishment, merging, conversion, and renaming of public elementary and secondary schools, as well as the separation of school annexes, has found it necessary to formulate a set of standard and uniform policy guidelines on the matter. The order provides comprehensive guidelines to streamline, synchronize, and update the process of the aforementioned concern. Ano po yung legal basis? Sabi po dito, the legal basis of this DepEd order is Section 3 Republic Act number 9155 or RA 9155, otherwise known as the Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001, which provides that one of said act purposes and objective is to establish schools as facilities where school children are able to learn a range of core competencies prescribed for elementary and high school education programs. Con- uh, co- corollary, corollary to this, Section 7 of RA 9155 mandates that regional director shall have the authority, accountability, and responsibility for approving the establishment of public elementary and secondary school and learning centers. Likewise, RA 9155 provides that in addition to the powers of Secretary of DepEd under existing laws, he or she shall have the authority, accountability, and responsibility to formulate national education policies and promulgate national education standards. Okay, finally, in the establishment, merging, and conversion of public schools and separation of public schools annexes is based Education RA 9155 requires that the Secretary of the DepEd shall be guided by Section 10 of said Act, which states, among others, that resources appropriated for the field office are adequate and that resources of school personnel, school desks, and textbooks and other instructional materials intended are allocated, directly released immediately by the Department of Budget and Management to said office. Ano yung scope? These guidelines shall apply to establishment, merging, conversion, naming, renaming of public schools. So yun scope. Separation of school annexes under control of supervision of the DepEd. Okay, the guidelines shall include system and processes as well as standards and criteria to be used by DepEd and its stakeholders. Definition of terms. Ayan, school. Siyempre, public educational institution under the control of and supervision of DepEd. School head, person responsible and accountable for the administrative management, establishment of school, process of initiating, instituting, organizing, operating. DepEd School ID is a unique 6-digit number assigned to every school for purpose. So, ano yung purpose ng school ID? Ngayon ko lang din malalaman to. Purpose of identifying schools listed in the database of DepEd's Enhanced Basic Education Information System, ABEIS. So, yun po yung purpose. Database identification ng school. Kaya mayroong school ID ang mga school. Okay, alam mo ba yung school ID ng school nyo? Ako alam ko. It is also used as a system of distinguishing schools with the same name but located in different school district, division, and region. Mother or main school maintains full administrative management and instructional supervision and control over one or more annexes. So, na-experience ko yan dahil galing pa ako sa isang annex. School annex is an existing public school campus that is fully dependent on its mother school. Ayan. As I said, na-experience ko yan dahil nagsimula pa ako sa isang annex school. Multi-grade. Ayan, lumalabas tong multi-grade eh. Pag sinabing multi-grade, is a school that has at least two grade levels combined in one class. So at least two grade level yung kinumbine. Usually nangyayari yan sa mga sa mga probinsya. Naranasan po namin to, kasama po namin sa classroom ang grade 3. Yan. Nung elementary ako, grade 1 kami elementary. Grade 1 kami, tapos kasama namin sa room yung grade 3 dahil isa lang yung classroom namin. Pero ngayon kompleto na yung class, yung level ng elementary dun sa amin. 'Di ba? For how many years na? As a pedagogical strategy or due to enrollment. So, bukod dun sa napakakonting enrollment, madalas dahil sa kakulangan din ng building. Kaya nagkakaroon ng uh, multi-grade school. Separation of school annexes is a process of detaching an existing school annex from its mother school to become a separate and independent school. Pag sinabing separation kasi, bukod dun sa babigyan ng sariling pangalan, pati yung MOOE, isi-separate din. Medyo mahabang proseso po yan. It takes time. And actually, yung pinanggalingan kong annex, separated na by name, but yung kanilang fund ay, if I'm not mistaken, ay hindi pa rin nila nasa-separate. Kasi it takes process. Renaming of school is the changing, modification, or correction of the name of an existing school. Later, yung policies and guidelines, aralin po natin paano po ginagawa yan. Conversion of school is the process of changing, altering, or transferring the status, character of the curricular offerings of the administration, maintenance, supervision, conduct, and school. Limbawa, yung National High School, kinonvert into integrated high school. Yung mga ganun. Process of changing, altering, or transferring of the status. Tingnan din po natin yung guidelines mamaya about this. Catchment area is the area within 2 kilometers radius and 1 kilometer radius from the existing public school or rural and urban areas. Catchment ang tawag po doon, magkalapit na magkaparehas yung offering. 2 kilometers, 2 kilometer radius and 1 kilometer radius from any existing public school. So catchment area. Elementary school, public school offering elementary education primarily concerned with providing basic education which corresponds to kindergarten to grade 6. Regular high school, public school offering secondary education level, of course. Wala pa dito yung senior high school kasi 2014 pa to eh. High school with fiscal autonomy is a public high school which meets requirements set forth under DepEd Order Number 60 Series of 2011 entitled Implementing Guidelines on the Direct Release of Maintenance and Other Operating Expenses Allocation of School to Respective Implementing Units. Item number 3, DepEd Order Number 77 Series of 2010 entitled Guidelines on the Allocation Deployment of New Teaching-related and non-teaching position for the fiscal year 2010, thus receiving each allotment directly from the DBM. Ayan. High school with fiscal autonomy. I think ito yung hindi pa na gaganap sa pinanggalingan kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Sa pinanggalingan kong annex. Wala pa silang fiscal autonomy. Kasi it takes process para maging autonomy yung school mo, separated from a mother school. High school without fiscal autonomy is a public secondary school which does not meet the requirements set forth under DepEd Order number 60, series of 2011, or DepEd Order number 77, series of 2010, such does not receive its allotment directly from the DepEd. Merging sub-schools, the process of joining or combining of two or more existing schools of the same level adjacent. Ito yung ano lumabas sa Mach 1. Adjacent to each other into one school. Adjacent to each other into one school. So, yung merging adjacent to each other into one school. Integrated, uso na to ngayon dahil sa senior high school, is a school that offers complete basic education from kindergarten to 10 or kindergarten to 12 upon the full implementation of K to 12 law. Okay? Science school, specialized school that offers the accelerated curriculum on science and mathematics. Technical vocational school, ito yung high school ko noon. Specialized school which implements technical vocational education programs major in areas such as but not limited to agriculture, fisheries, arts and trades. Technical vocational courses to be offered should be aligned with existing technical education and skills development authority tests. That training regulations should be relevant to the needs of the community, local industry. So yung aking major po dito is furniture and cabinet making. Best in furniture and cabinet making nung graduate ako. Wow. Stakeholders, any person who recognized parent-teacher association, local government unit, and other organizations that has professional or civic interest or concern for the interest of the schools, their student. Policy statement hereby declared by the policy of DepEd is to protect and promote the right of the citizens to quality basic education and to make such education accessible to the all Filipino children. Each child shall have the right to basic education and that no child shall be discriminated. The department shall therefore establish and maintain schools and learning centers as well as facilities where school children are able to learn a range of core competencies provide with alternative learning purpose. So ito po yung mga guidelines, procedures and general guidelines. Page 4. Tingnan mo naman, dito pa lang tayo. 7 of 105 page OM. The school division office or offices nationwide shall annually identify, determine, prioritize, and initiate the move for the establishment, merging, conversion, and naming, renaming of public school in basic education, as well as separation of school annexes as needed. This should also be included in the budget proposal for DepEd for funding requirements for the crucial items needed on multi-year basis over 5 years period, such as the creation of teaching and non-teaching items, construction, kasi pag establishment, kasama na po dyan yung mga employment, provision of school desk, armchairs, pati yan, kaya kailangan talaga ng budget. Kaya ang guidelines dapat si school division merong annual identification and determination of the prioritize and initiate the move for the said content. Processing of requests, whether initiated by the central, regional, or division office or any stakeholders, must be in accordance with the criteria and standards set under these guidelines. Refers to Annex A of workflow process including timelines. Okay. All requests shall be evaluated by the division review and evaluation committee organized by the school division superintendent. Favorable recommendations thereon by SHREC or division review and evaluation committee shall validate by the regional inspectorate team and approved by the regional director. Later shall prepare a summary list of schools or annexes to be established, separated, and converted, indicating budgetary requirements for personal service, MOE, and capital outlay on a multi-year basis for presentation by regional director at the National Management Committee, MANCOM, and the National MANCOM shall have oversight power in taking into consideration the equitable distribution of the resources, which will be basis for the DepEd budget proposal, right? Budget proposal of the regional office shall be subject to confirmation by the department secretary through the issuance of the DepEd order, enumerating therein the newly established, merged, converted, and named or renamed schools with corresponding DepEd schools IDs. The name establishment of school. On establishment of school shall be considered upon compliance with the criteria set under Part 4 and Item B1 of those guidelines. Priority needs for the establishment of schools based on current enrollment, inventory data from ABEIS shall be also be considered. Catchment areas with schools found with a large number of enrollees based on standard classroom students ratio and other relevant ABIS data, distance, topography, area, presence, Gatsby. Okay. Cost estimates on the establishment of school to be included in the budget proposal per region or multi-year. Kaya hindi biro yung ano eh. Kapag hindi na isama yung sa proposal, wala. Mag-aante ulit ng panibagong taon. A school that is operating but not established pursuant to existing DepEd orders, rules, and regulations or bylaw passed by Congress and has received DepEd school ID from the DepEd Central Office shall comply with the requirements set under these guidelines within 1 school year from the issuance. So 1 school year from the issuance. But otherwise, the school recognition shall be automatically considered. Dapat kapag pumasa, nabigyan na ng school ID under the guidelines, dapat yung nabigyan ay mag-comply within 1 year. Until such requirements are complied with, the school may not be entitled to crucial resources. Pag hindi na-comply, hindi siya entitled to crucial resources such as permanent plantilla items, instructional material. Alright, ito yata yung nangyari sa amin noon. The proposed school operation may be authorized on the gradual basis for elementary level, and proposed school may accept grade 1. Okay. No public school shall be established without the availability of a school site duly documented as DepEd property through a title of evidence of ownership or DepEd or donation of contract, use of rock for 50 years. So ito yung mga basis para pagtayuan ng building. Kapag walang ganito, hindi pwedeng mag-establish. Other modes of acquiring ownership. Tax declaration and resolution issued by the LGU donating lots DepEd cannot be considered as substitute ownership document. Okay, tax declaration and resolution issued by the LGU donating lots to DepEd cannot be considered as substitute ownership document. Procurement of the school site using DepEd funds shall not be allowed. Bibili ng lupa no si DepEd, hindi allowed. Except if there is a fund specifically appropriated by law for this purpose. Absolute and gratuitous donation is encouraged in acquiring school sites. Absolute and gratuitous donation. Clearance shall be secured from the concerned government offices prior to any establishment of school. And no school shall be established on identified high risk or disaster risk-prone areas, syempre naman. Land characteristics must be of good elevation to avoid flooding and soil erosion. It must be have good natural drainage and safe, healthy, and potable water supply. Naalala ko isang building dun sa pinanggalingan kong annex, ang kanyang soil ay malambot kaya hindi agad na tayuan ng building. Tines ng tines. Kaya ang ginawa, pailalim yung foundation, binigyan ng malalim ng foundation. Clearance shall be secured from the concerned government offices prior to any establishment of school. Okay, no school shall be established on identified, nabasa ko na pala. The construction of makeshift and documentable classroom school building and the temporary use of LGU facilities like covered gymnasium, barangay halls, and other structures shall not be allowed in the establishment of school. Oh, the construction of makeshift and other demountable classrooms. Hindi pwede. Ito na lang ito yung ito na lang yung gawin nating classroom, hindi pala yung pwede. The SDO shall take into account additional classroom to be built in the various school building programs such as public-private partnership program in determining the need of establishment school. Application for this establishment of school to be named as integrated school, science high school, technical vocational school, rural for farm school, and others shall comply with Part 4, Item A-.1 and B.1 ng establishment of schools. So ito po yung establishment of school, very clear kung ano yung proseso. On separation naman of school annexes, the SDS is in consultation with the school head of the mother school together with the stakeholders may initiate the separation of the school annex provided said school annex is offering complete elementary or secondary education program subject to compliance with the criteria set under Part 6 and Item B2 of these guidelines. Priorities in the separation of school annexes shall be given to those schools with, ito yung mga priority, separate appropriation in the General Appropriations Act, GAA, and or to those schools that are difficult to administer and supervise considering the distance from their mother school. School annex with the separate DepEd school ID shall remain with its mother school once determined by the planning and research section to be incapable of complying with existing rules and regulation on separation of school annexes. In such a case, its DepEd school ID shall be considered automatically revoked. Ano daw yun? School annex shall remain with its mother school once determined by the planning and research section to be incapable of complying with existing rules. Okay. Kapag ka ganon, each DepEd school ID shall be considered automatically revoked and shall thereafter adopt or use DepEd school ID of the mother school. Oh. The officer in charge, OIC, or teacher in charge of the school annex shall be given priority in the appointment to a school head item, provided that he or she meets the qualification standards. Panalo si OIC, TIC, kapag na-establish siya sa school. The SDS shall decide as to which teaching and non-teaching plantilla items already assigned in the school annex shall be transferred to the said school. However, in case of the school annex is determined to have excess teachers based on the EBEIS data on teachers' requirements analysis for the current school year, the SDS shall identify and recall the concerned teachers back to their mother school. or shall be transferred to the school with shortage of teachers, subject to the existing rules and regulations stipulated in Deputy Order Number 22/2013, revised guidelines transfer of teaching from one station to another. School sites, school building equipment, furniture, teaching materials, and other school properties used by school annex shall also be automatically transferred and recorded or booked in the name of the new school kapag na-separate na yung annex sa panibagong pangalan. No separation of school annex shall be approved by the regional director without any endorsement by the school head of the mother school and recommendation by the SDS. So pag wala palang recommendation and endorsement, wala. In case of school head fails to refuse to endorse the same within 15 days, 15 days from the receipt of the application of the SDS shall retrieve the application and forward the same to the regional director who shall decide whether or not to proceed. Okay. Regional director pa rin naman yung pala mag-decide. Within the proposed separation of the school annex in the accordance with their guidelines, and these rules also applies in case the SDS fails or refuse to recommend such application. Ito na yung merging. Elementary or secondary school may be merged into one school provided the following conditions exist. So ito yung mga ito yung mga conditions bakit nagkakaroon ng merging. Anda ulit yung merging. Merging of school, yung definition kanina, balikan natin. Yung definition of terms ng merging ay the process of joining or combining two or more existing schools of the same level adjacent to each other into one school. Okay. Yun lang may merging. Adjacent to each other. So, guidelines ang merging. Elementary or secondary school may be merged into one school provided the following condition exists. The school to be merged are of the same level, dapat pares yung level, and adjacent to each other. Adjacent shall mean two or more elementary or secondary schools that are as far as practicable, contiguous, compact, or located within radius of not more than 100 meters from each other within the same school division. So not more than 100 meters. Tapos, two or more elementary or secondary school that are as far as practicable, contiguous, compact. Okay? There are not enough items for teachers. So ito yung mga no? Not enough items for teachers and school head that would justify the establishment of the separated elementary and secondary school. Not enough item. There are inadequate equipment and resources to support the operation of the separate elementary and secondary. Hindi enough yung equipment, kaya mag-merge na lang. The adjacent school is underutilized. Underutilized. Hindi na-utilize. SD shall designate one school head for the merged school. In case of school merge, have two school heads, the most qualified and eligible school head shall be designated by the SDS as recommended by the division personnel selected board. The school head who will not be selected shall be reassigned by the SDS to another school, preferably to the nearest school within the school division, needing his or her services. Sinipa. Joke lang. One of the merging of school is up once the merging of school is approved by the regional director, the school head shall work on the following. issuance of the DepEd school ID under the name of the merged school, and subsequent cancellation of old DepEd school ID. In case of merging of secondary school, issuance of agency code, if none yet, transfer of corresponding appropriations, and direct release of funds to merge school if battery low. If ready to assume the responsibility as implementing unit, merging of plantilla items of the merged high school into one, personal supervision, recording a book, okay, and criteria. So, conversion, wala na akong battery, kaya yan, papabasa ko na lang sa inyo. High school without fiscal autonomy may be converted into implementing unit subject to the criteria under part, okay. So, yan pa yung conversion guidelines. Kailan ako convert ang high school to a science or technical? High school may be converted into science or subject or criteria, okay. Basta as it follows. It's encouraged to convert existing expansion of curriculum offered such as special programs for sports journalism, okay. Yan, yung special program. Yan yung mga guidelines and issuances for the special programs. Naming or renaming, Section 99, Republic Act 7160, local local sanggunian to change the name of school through the ordinance of local school board, LSB. Okay. Purpose of this order, all provisions of okay. All public high school with DepEd school IDs are national high school. The renaming of public high school into a national high school shall be done consistent with the provision of DepEd order. Okay. So, dito lang muna, basahan nyo lang po ito, medyo mahaba. 18 over 105 pages pa lang ako, kaya hindi ko napabahin dahil wala na akong battery. Sana na-serve yung purpose of reviewing on this DepEd order. So, thank you for watching. Basahin nyo lamang po itong DepEd order number 40 series of 2014. Don't forget to click the notification bell on and the subscription button. Happy learning, everyone. Bye-bye.